$1,000. So that was our change order number 3 on that. We'll talk about the medical center in the closed session, but there are 2 departments on there. We'll talk about the Virginia Department of Corrections. We have received a letter from them concerning Green Rock's building for discussion. There are 5 zoning questions, one which will need to go to the zoning board. We may get a second one. I've been talking with another citizen about possible zoning requests that may get there before the planning commission when we look at that. We had 2 contractor questions, and we identified 4 grave sites. Unfortunately, we marked 6. It was a busy month for that. Our VDOT work orders, we had 2 open, we had 2 closed, and we opened 3 up just today on some things that they thought were closed that we didn't like the work that was done there. 3 building permits were approved over this last month, 2 for a renovation and 1 for a sewer line replacement at a house. And we had 1 contractor come and get a business license during this reporting period. What questions may I answer?
I got one question, Madam Mayor, but just inquire here. So back in, like, right after President's Day though, in mid-February, that we had like the 3rd snowstorm that hit though, but wasn't as bad as the other ones though, but the town hall was initially going to open 2 hours later, and then it closed. But I noticed that the county did the same thing too, though. So I just wanted to get an update on what's the decision protocol that's made in closing town hall.
2 years ago, the personnel committee sat down and had addressed that and said that if they will follow the county's protocol.
That's why I just want to double check because I noticed the pattern there though. There was some confusion on that though. I figured it was because of the county. I just wanted to hear that out. Thank you.
Any other questions for the town manager?
Did you say now they're boring under the creek on the?
Well, they're past the creek, now they're still underneath, they're getting that pipe laid under the ground so it's below the frost.
Is this the creek that headed toward the prison?
Oh, yes, they will bore under that one on Beverly Heights. Correct.
That's already been done?
No, they're waiting to move off of the water plant area, going towards Columbia Forest, they're still there.
So are they going through the swamp over
Yes.
here? Okay.
And they keep hitting shale, they didn't think they'd have anything, but they keep hitting shale, they've broken their, whatever that little fancy machine is, twice. The good news is there's no add-on, it's just a flat, contract rate, so however long it takes them.
Yeah.
Anything else? All right, thank you. We'll move on to Infomark.
Madam Mayor, Council, as Nick stated, Malcolm is out on a sewer line, so you're stuck with me. My apologies on that, but we'll get through this. Quick update on that. He said that things are going well. They hope to have it resolved tonight. So we'll provide Nick an update that he can share as soon as it's resolved. Compliance-wise, for the water treatment plant, no compliance issues. Monthly total finished water flow is 11.88 million gallons. Wastewater treatment plant, no compliance issues as well. Monthly total effluent flow of 13.98 million gallons. As Nick said, or mentioned, that we had a fluctuation in the flows. We believe that was due to an obstruction or a failure in the line that we hope to resolve this evening. Into the maintenance financials, there is a cap rebate from 2022 for the hypochlorite project balance of $3,246.04. I will say on this one, as we near completion of this project, we expect this to zero out in the next couple of months. Again, anything bought for this project is being applied to that 22 rollover, not hitting this budget. Current maintenance cap budget for FY25 is $249,556.08. Total month-to-date expenses for the water treatment plant was $17,068.07. Wastewater treatment plant $2,077.40. Public Works $3,799.24 for a grand total of $22,944.71. That brings the total expenses spent this fiscal year to $130,936.67, excuse me, with a remaining balance of this year's cap of $118,619.41. Mr. Morris mentioned we are working to develop a capital improvement plan to utilize those funds to knock out some much needed projects at the treatment facilities, and the public works, without dipping into any other, capital funds. I will say with this, we are expecting, a possibility of a $57,000, clarifier repair that we've already approved. And whatever that remainder is at the end of next month, like I said, we will prioritize that and make sure we're using every penny of these properly. No safety or health issues, during the month. Staffing, it's been a busy month, so Malcolm and Adam have done an excellent job recruiting. As of today, we're back to full staff, so, we have had some turnover, but, we've got some good folks in, and, got some youth at the facilities that are excited to be here, and, I'm glad to give the citizens of Chatham a good chance of employment. Project highlights, at the water plant, as Mr. Morris mentioned, the excessive rainfall is continuing to cause intake issues. Similar issue happened last year. This does require a rental auxiliary pump to allow us to maintain the flows coming in. So the guys have been running up to 24-hour shifts, but we've been able to maintain inventory, no water losses, despite those challenges. That pump will be on site until we get the intake, the new intake up and running. The hypochlorite project is still in progress. We've got half the system online and have had that for a couple months. We have hit a delay over the last month because of the intake issues with the struggles getting the water to the plant, not treating it, but getting it to the plant. It causes variability in our flows going to the plant, and we don't wanna sacrifice any potential water quality issues with the continuation of these trials. So as soon as we get that stabilized, we will continue on with that. The local STEM Academy is going to tour the water treatment plant this Friday at, well, I think it's in the morning. They start up here and then they go down to Danville, to see our wastewater plant down there. So exciting coming up, all the tours are fun. It gives a chance for the folks to get to see what happens behind the scenes when you turn the faucet on. At the wastewater plant, the big focus right now is capital projects and repairs, and we will continue on that. Public Works, as Mr. Morris noted, the focus is on leaving brush collection, transitioning into that springtime with the banners, mowing, and all of the good stuff that comes along with good weather. So that concludes the monthly report for Aaron Mark. Are there any questions? All right, appreciate the opportunity to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Next will be Chief of Police.
Calls for service was 70, arrests, summons violations was 29.
Question. Chief, I noticed in the report it says one charge for reckless driving, and that could be anything. If you're able to say what it was, though, I'd be curious, what was the reckless driving?
It was a wreck.
Oh, wreck, call.
Rick, full driving.
Well, I say that because there's a lot of things with reckless driving, like speeding over 90 is reckless driving on a bypass, so that's why I asked, so. Thank you.
Fire Department, Nikki?
Yes, Chief could be here tonight, I'm filling in for him. We ran a total of 77 calls, we had 16 in town, 4 working fires, 3 tower responses, 2 motor vehicle entrapments.